I'm Nathan Kuwada, and I'm from the physics department. So I'm presenting a method for doing exam revisits or revisions that also incorporates a collaborative learning activity. 2 days after my students take kind of a traditional midterm exam, they're handed a fresh copy of that exam, and they work in previously established groups. They all hand in an individual copy of the exam, but I choose only one at random to grade, and everybody in the group then gets that same grade. And this is essentially inspired by like think, pair, share activities. They're all coming into the activity basically thinking they have the right answer because they took the exam, but because I'm only grading one, they all have to discuss their answers, defend their answers, and then ultimately write a well-written response, because if their exam gets taken, everybody then gets that same grade. To incentivize it, they get a percentage of the points back that they lost on their original exam, essentially based on the score of their revision. I don't really treat the revision as an assessment tool, but rather as a collaborative learning opportunity. The primary reason is that I will walk around and tell groups whether or not they have the right answer. If it's multiple choice questions, if they explain their answers to me, I'll tell them if they got the right answers. They can use all of course resources, so their textbook, the internet, if there's LAs in the room. Almost every student hands in an almost perfect exam by design. It also means that it's almost no additional grading for me. The students don't get their graded exams back before they do their revisions. And so they don't actually know how well they did. I do show a histogram of the entire class's scores, and that alone, with the anticipation of actually getting their graded exams back, just elevates everybody to a level where they really want to do well. They're not just, say, revising the parts of the exam they missed. They really are coming in thinking they have the right answer and having to defend that to their group. And that level of engagement is really, really noticeable. When we ask students to revise work, so say give them a homework assignment that's graded with comments and ask them to revise it, a lot of those revisions then have to occur outside the classroom. And so those then have kind of the inherent inequities of something like extra credit work, right? So students who have the time and space to do those then are advantaged over students that don't, right? And so by doing these revisits in class, in groups, it allows everyone to gain both from the learning opportunities as well as from the potential impact on their grade. That means that if a student, say, on a 100-point exam lost 10 points, they're probably only going to get like 2 or 3 points back, whereas a student who missed 60 points, they could be getting 15 to 20 points back. It also doesn't disincentivize them doing well on the original exam, because since it's just a percentage of the points, right, you can move from, I say from like a D to a C, but you can never move from a D to an A. And so students are still coming into the original exam as well prepared as they can.